Okay.
Go ahead, we rolling.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Zanders Wooden, and I'm excited to be here today because I know that this is a time in your life as high school students who are preparing themselves to embark on another chapter of your life. I'm here to give you some information concerning a particular career that will enhance you to help others with values and also self-gratification for yourself. This type of career is a career with the federal government. I have worked with the federal government for approximately 15 years, and I work with this particular agency, Social Security Administration, with the agency of the Office of Hearings and Appeals. Now, in our textbooks, by album, it describes the federal agency as the people who enforces laws and regulations for the state, for states. Also, according to Dawn Mackey, she indicates that personnel are hired only by the federal government and their personnel are not contracted out. This particular position is a hearing assistant to administrative law judge. This job entitles that a hearing assistant will pull exhibits, number them, analyze the medical documents for post and pre-development, schedule medical advice with vocational experts and interpreters if necessary. This job I did for about 10 years, and it requires a high school diploma and also a paralegal certificate. This job also has its ups and downs. Sometimes it can sadden your heart to see the illnesses and disabilities that people have, and also get some claimants that give you a little humor. We had a case one day that the judge asked the claimant a question, and was a Spanish-speaking claimant. He asked, "Do you drive a car?" And she answered in Spanish that she can drive a plate of rice and beans. It was so funny that the judge had to go off record because I could not compose myself. So I think that in this job that you will find a position that will give you upward mobility and also help you to be a better person to help others. We must remember that sometimes we must have the values of God. The civil service job is a civil servant, and God looks at that. So I also, say that it is a spiritual value job. You have to also be able to listen, have compassion for people in this type of position. And in summary, I like to say that judges are supposed to be impartial. And I find that as a hearing assistant, we must be impartial also. Impartiality is something that we all must do, because in this job and with other things, illnesses and diseases have no favoritism toward anybody. It has no racism at all. And so, I end with letting you know that Romans 2:11 says that God has no favoritism, and we should not also. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free at this time to ask.